Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing this half updo top knot style. Super easy, really laid back. I have just a few tips and tricks that I like to do, so obviously passing those on to you guys. So a couple of months ago I did a video using the T3 blow dryer. I even did a giveaway. And a lot of you guys were really impressed. A lot of you that ended up, getting it said, oh my gosh, thank you so much. This is an amazing blow dryer. And a lot of you guys said, it looks like such an amazing blow dryer, but it's so expensive. Can you please, recommend something that's more affordable? So I've definitely been on the hunt since. Just because I haven't said anything doesn't mean that I didn't, read all your comments, but obviously you don't find something just kind of overnight. So anyway, so Xtava reached out to me and it was exactly what I was looking for. They sent me their products and I tried it out and I was like, oh my gosh, this is it. It's beautiful, it's sleek, it's compact, lightweight, and it has really, really great airflow. So if you're in the market for a blow dryer, but definitely are looking for something a little bit more affordable, definitely check these out. They have gorgeous styles and they have tools that work. So what more could you want, right? I also tried out the flat iron and it is hot. I don't know why I left that on. It's, as you can see, it's probably one of the prettiest flat ironers I think I've had. It's the white and teal. It's gorgeous, it's sleek, it has the beveled plates, which is the first thing I look for in a flat iron. So I will stop babbling. Just before that, I've left a link in the description box down below if you do want to go ahead and check that out. And let's get started. Alright, so before I start any styling or using any hot tools, of course, I'm going to prep my hair. So the first step is the Monay Rejuvenique oil. So I apply just a little bit like this all over the hair just to soothe it, protect it, and really it just adds a shine. And I feel like adding it to wet hair always makes it so much easier to really just kind of disperse it evenly, so you make sure that you get it all saturated in all your hair without getting it, really clumpy and a greasy kind of mess. And so since for this style that I'm doing today, I want a lot of volume on top, since I am doing the half up top knot, I'm going to use the Esalon Get Lifted Root Spray. And I made a video on this before, and you guys know that it's my favorite product for volume. And so I just do a couple layers like this of hair up here, and it really just starts lifting the roots right away. And I've used other root lifters before, but like I mentioned in the previous video, what I really like about this one is that I feel like it's almost doubles as a dry shampoo, because whenever I use this on a blowout, my blowout lasts so long. Any product that has a double duty is super awesome. Now that we have the hair completely prepped, we are ready to start blow drying. So like I mentioned, I'm going to be using the xtava blow dryer, and I love this. This is the best affordable blow dryer I have ever used. And being that I've blow dried my hair since I was, I want to say about 14 or 15 in high school, I know a thing or two about blow dryers, and I definitely started with not the best tools. So it has the regular buttons like most blow dryers do, the two airflows, and then the hot and cold, and then you have obviously the cool boost shot. So as you can see, obviously my hair is still damp, so I'm just going to kind of rough dry it to about at least 90%. And then we can go in with a round brush and add a little bit more beveling, a little bit more style, but for now all we want to do is get the hair dry. And just for the record, the T3 is an amazing blow dryer, and that's why it's $300. The Xtava dryer is around 50 bucks, so less than a quarter of the price of the T3, so obviously it's not on the same level as the T3 dryer. However, for the price, it is hands down the best I've used. If you guys do decide to try one of these tools, I've left a code below, and that'll give you 20% off anything on their website. So now that we've got the hair completely dry, it doesn't matter if it's completely perfectly smooth and pin straight or curled, however you're gonna wear it. I'm going to go in with the straightener, and that's where we're gonna get all the smoothing and any beveled edges that I want. This hair back here that typically gets really frizzy and kind of curly, like you can see there. That's what I'm gonna go over with and really just kind of polish it up. And for me, I have a lot of like baby hairs back here, so trying to blow them out with a round brush is just, it's such a waste of time because it's really hard to get those little hairs around the brush, and you know, just making sure that it's dry and then going in with a flat iron is the easiest and best way to take care of those. So as you can see here, there's still a little bit of frizz and definitely a little bit of wave, so definitely go over that area. Alright, so once you've got the hair smooth to your liking, we are ready to do this super simple laid back hairstyle. So all I'm going to do is grab a section of hair on top, and obviously this really does come down to preference. Some girls wear it really high up, meaning that you have very little hair up in your top knot. Some girls will bring it down a lot lower, so basically bringing side hair and kind of bringing that up. Since I am such a fan of hair and such a fan of volume, whatever hair you bring into that top knot, that's going to be flattened. You're basically like removing hair. So if you rather have a really voluminous looking kind of style, you want to have more hair down and less hair up, because basically all the hair that gets up in here is basically lost because it's kind of just going to be somewhat pat down. So my preference is getting a lot less hair and really just a small section on top. And I think that that is much more like modern, or kind of like the in way. Not that I necessarily like to follow trends or anything, but I just feel like bringing it lower makes it a little more childlike. I mean, I definitely remember when my mom would put my hair up, but I think having, you know, more hair under, you can tease that, you can make that more voluminous, and I just think it still keeps the style really laid back, but I think it makes it just a tad more sexy wearing it like that. So really just kind of ends there. So honestly, however, you know, whatever you think suits like your face shape and just the balance of your hair best. So, and the other thing is, how much volume do you want? Some people really like to just wear it like pretty flat. I think adding a little bit of volume, again, adds a little bit more something to the style. As you can see, because I've used my root lifter and I've blown out my hair, I have a lot of volume there. So you can kind of just use that. If you don't have a lot of volume, you can definitely tease a little bit, just with like a boar brush. That is the best. So just grabbing across sections like this and really just teasing that under, and grabbing another section and doing the same thing and just doing that across about 5 or 6 times until this kind of mohawk section is, you know, really voluminous. So the other great thing about this hairstyle is if you have bad roots, like color grown out, if you have, you know, kind of a greasy hair, this is amazing for that. It's basically wearing like a little top hat just for the top of, you know, where your hair splits. So then I'm just going to take a small elastic band. So obviously, as I'm kind of twirling it and making a really messy bun, so not letting the hair completely out, so that you have all like, kind of making sure that you have a lot of those ends just tucked in. Obviously this will come out differently each time. I just kind of like it, you know, as random as possible. So any pieces that you have like sticking out, just go ahead and tuck it into that elastic band. Because the amount of hair you have on top is a lot less than say like a whole ponytail, that will hold a lot better. I know I definitely have trouble kind of getting all of my hair up and like to just stand and like have like volume and just kind of stand there effortlessly. So definitely with a smaller top bun like this, it is a lot easier to hold up there. And then again, this part is optional, but if you want to just kind of make it a little edgier and a little bit kind of more voluminous, I'm just going to tease a little bit there just to kind of add a little bit more volume there. And same thing to this side. Then you can take a few pieces or a few of these corners and kind of just bring them down. You can get, you know, bigger pieces and kind of just make like bangs kind of coming down. It's really up to you. Those are all my baby Monet hairs that are coming out. So again, there's no rules to this. It's whatever, you know, looks good on you and however you like to wear your hair. So I'm just going to add a little bit more volume there. And a little bit to the back. I know you guys can't really see that now, but obviously you want to look good all around, so adding a little bit of volume to the back. Alright guys, so there you have it, a super easy, super laid back half up a top knot. Just a fun kind of girly hairstyle. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Hope you found this super easy. If you are on the market for new hot tools, definitely check xtava out. I am definitely so impressed by, you know, their quality and definitely for the price. So if you're a little bit on a budget and looking to update your hot tool collection, definitely don't forget to check out the link in my description box down below. Don't forget to click here to subscribe. It'll only notify you in your feed that I've made a new video. Also, please go ahead and leave me your favorite hairstyles, or if there's a hairstyle that you would like me to try out or that you would like me to make a tutorial of. So don't forget to leave your suggestions. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I love each and every one of you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.